Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a very long time, and as you can see, there's been some changes to the VH. This intake manifold is something that I purchased off somebody else from a boosted setup, and unfortunately, I'm going to lose a little bit of torque, but I'm going to use it on my NA setup here. I know it's been probably about a year since I posted, and there's a couple of reasons for that. The first reason is that I got this running pretty decent, which is the old Corvette, and I actually did some track day stuff with it. It's unfortunately the hood's propped up and putting a battery in it right now in order to get it ready for spring. And this is a huge mess because I still have had a slight leak from the front timing cover, and then my wife and I had a baby, and I just haven't really gotten the time to put into this thing. But basically, I'm going to drop this out of here again, tighten everything back up, make sure everything's good to go. I've got some extra sensors in order to keep an eye on coolant temperatures. I'm going to reroute where I had the crankcase ventilation. These injectors are too large. They are a little over 40-pound injectors, and what I really want to do is use my LS7 injectors from the previous intake manifold setup that I had, the modified stock. So I'm going to end up throwing those in there, so I don't have to work on compensating for fuel quite so much. And then what I'm going to do is just go through all the coil packs one more time, make sure that they're all good to go. And even though the battery box area still looks okay, I probably am going to use that space for probably for the oil catch can, maybe a coolant catch can. It just sort of depends. There's not a whole lot of space in order to run any lines through here because they're very close to the manifolds, and I do have those 4-into-1 down tube headers. But I'll go ahead and just get kind of closer so that you guys can see this. It's an all aluminum intake manifold setup. Supposedly it was originally made in Indiana, I believe, by somebody. That's what I was told. I don't know how true that is. The fuel rail obviously is freaking humongous. It's a reasonably well thought out setup. Some of the welds are not quite as pretty, but that's okay because it looks like everything's sealed up nice. And I mean, it mates well enough while still allowing for quite a bit of space, although I think I'm going to start having a little bit of a tricky area up here towards the front and how the hood actually meets it. I may have to do like a slight raised section that's very similar to, like, let's say the later 350Zs that actually had the twin intake set up. Maybe something like that. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. As it gets warmer outside and I get this stinking thing off of the lift up here, that will give me some more time to shift this over and start working on it again. But I've had issues with the daily driver, my Titan, the wife's daily driver, Versa Note. She's needed brakes on it, so I got that done. It's just been multiple different things that have been happening, but I want you guys to know that still around, haven't forgotten about you. This swap is still going on. I mean, it definitely drives better than what it did. I am just going through the process of tidying things up again, one step at a time. So hopefully a lot more progress this summer, and you guys will see some pretty amazing videos. Anyways, thank you for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. Continue subscribing where you can, and let me know what you think in the comments. I really apologize it's been so long, but family comes first. Thanks, guys.